Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a delicious pot roast stew. So yummy and delicious. If you want to learn how to make this recipe, keep watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more great cooking videos. Let's jump right into it. Let's go. I like to start off by creating my own seasoning blend. I add in garlic powder and onion powder. You can season the meat without doing the blend, but for me it makes the process easier. And now I'm going to add in some black pepper. I don't measure, but the onion powder and the garlic powder are equal parts. And when you add in the black pepper, depending upon if you like spice or not, just use your discretion. Now we want to add in some paprika, and this is mostly for color. Add in some tropical Sazon seasoning. Right now, I love this seasoning. To me, it's one of the best on the market. If you have not tried it, I recommend that you give it a try. Next, add dried thyme. Now you can use fresh thyme, but because I'm going to store the rest of the seasoning that I don't use, I prefer to use dried thyme. There you have it, finished product. Now you want to cut up your onions and your garlic, and we're going to go ahead and season the meat. Okay guys, now make sure to season this meat well because the bulk of the flavor is coming from this meat. Go ahead and give it a good rub on both sides. You want to make sure that the seasoning become one with the meat. The seasoning must become one. Okay. Now that your meat is seasoned well, we're going to heat up some oil and brown it on both sides. You can use avocado oil, canola oil, any type of oil that you like. Now we're going to flip it and brown on the other side. Okay, this is perfect. Now we're going to drop in your onions. Is this your first time making a pot roast stew? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this recipe in the comment section. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great cooking videos. Drop in that garlic. Oops. Now we're going to add some fresh thyme. Whenever I use thyme in a recipe, I never use the thyme in a container. I always use fresh thyme. Or you can use fresh thyme that is dried. But please don't use the thyme in a container. It will not give you the flavor that you're looking for. Next, we're going to add chicken stock or beef stock. I just prefer chicken stock because I love the flavor it gives. If you don't have a stock, you can use water and a chicken or beef bouillon. That will work as well. Next, mix everything together, and then we're going to place a lid on top. Put this on the stove and let this cook low and slow. After you cook your pot roast for about an hour, you next want to go ahead and add in some cornstarch just to thicken that liquid. If you have a pressure cooker, I recommend you make this in a pressure cooker. It just reduces the cooking time. I mean, over the stove it's going to take me like an hour, maybe 15-20 minutes to cook, but with the pressure cooker it's done in like 15 to 20 minutes. So consider using a pressure cooker for this recipe. Now we want to go ahead and get that cornstarch incorporated into the liquid just to thicken it. You can also use flour. It works just as well. I love making pot roast. I mean, it's the ultimate comfort food. I'm also making a pot of Southern style string beans and some cornbread and a pot of white rice. Oh my God, I cannot wait to eat. Just the thought has my mouth watering right now. For this recipe, I'm using Idaho potatoes and I will remove the skin. I do love potato skins, but for this Sunday, I'm really not feeling potato skins, so I'm gonna go ahead and go without them. But again, you can use the skin. It's totally up to you. It's your pot roast. Live your best life. This recipe will not disappoint. Whether you're making it for your Sunday dinner, a family gathering, for whatever, everybody's gonna be very happy. Now I'm gonna add in some carrots. You can peel carrots or you're gonna just get your pre-cut carrots and throw those in the pot. When I tell you guys, it smells like heaven to me. It smells like heaven to me. Well, I can't really sing, but it smells so good in here. Oh my gosh, if you guys can only just scratch your screen and sniff. Oh, it smells so lovely. Next, I'm going to add in some browning because I love the dark, rich gravy. You do not have to add browning, but for me, I love the color that it gives. It just adds that rich, brown, deep, dark color. That's my preference, but you don't have to do it. Keep watching to the end to see how this pot roast stew turns out. When you watch to the very end, it allows me to keep making these wonderful YouTube videos for you. Thank you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.